everybody. Welcome to Build That House, episode 91. I'm Jim, and we're continuing to progress on the actual framing of the second floor. Let's take a quick look. So we got the end done today, and an end wall over there. Gonna make our way around. We're gonna build an extra long wall in this pocket here where the stairs are. There's like a 10-foot wall there, and then carry on. So a little bit of rain here today. Sun's coming a little bit now, but episode 91, here we go. Thanks for checking in. Alrighty. That wall is poured. Just like that. More wood. It's just endless. This thing just gobbles up the lumber, eh? I never seem to buy enough, but thank God for the crane. And now we have to extend it way up high over an assembled wall. That's why we have the extra straps on there. Look at that. No idea how this is gonna go. But if we hit the wall, it's a bad scene. But we won't. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to kind of guide it into place and had to use a 3-step ladder to be able to reach up high enough to undo the straps because of the way the boom is in the wall. But we managed. Now here's another big whack of lumber. I'm hoping it's enough this time, because if it isn't, I'm going to be hand bombing it up here. And I don't think I always go on the cheap side. I never want to buy more than I need, so it ends up costing me a little bit more work in the end. But I like to err on the side of caution when it comes to making sure I don't end up with a bunch of extra materials. You can return them, but that takes time too. So anyway, it's what it is. Today we're going to carry on over here and probably put this big wall together. This is the last load of wood. Going up. So I'm just pre-cutting pieces so that tomorrow, as you can see, and as you saw that footage earlier, the crane bringing up these big loads of wood, which would take hours and be grueling if we didn't have the crane. So all this material came up this morning. This wall over here is laid out and ready to go for tomorrow. And it's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm pre-cutting all different kinds of components again. Headers, cripples, special pieces that will make up that section of the wall and walls. It just makes it so much quicker when everything is ready to go. I've got some more of these used to manufacture. That corner over there was completely buttoned up, so that's finished. And you know, this is the third day And we basically only do 2-3 hours in the morning, and then I carry on in the afternoon. So I'm quite happy with it. So I will carry on cutting these pieces, and we'll let you take a look later on. Probably tomorrow we'll have something more action. You know, I'm definitely gonna miss these days. It's a gorgeous September day today. Fall is in the air. The sun is just lovely. Anyway, despite all those niceties, what I'd really like to mention is how awesome it's been doing this. I will miss this so much. Then you might say, why don't you just become a carpenter and build houses, but I'm the boss on this site. This is my family's home. There's nothing more satisfying than doing a project for yourself. It's just so much more meaningful, and you got some boss guy breathing down your neck, and it takes a little bit of the fun away from it. Not to mention it isn't your house. It becomes more of a job. So I'll never quite have this experience again unless I somehow come across $1 million to be able to afford to buy a piece of property and build another house. Even then, I would suspect that it would be for sale. It wouldn't be, our dream home, because this is it. So I'm so glad I'm filming this, because down the road I'll be able to reminisce via YouTube videos and just kind of relive it all. So to you, future Jim, it was fun doing this. It was a great time. I'm sorry you're bored and unfulfilled now. I'm sure you'll find something interesting to do in the future, Jim. However, we're years away from finishing this bad boy. They'll be finishing inside and all kinds of fun stuff through the years. But eventually it'll come to an end. However, I think I'll remain a YouTuber. So those of you that have gotten to know me over the last couple years and you like my channel, I'm sure we'll find some new adventure to go on together that will bring us something that'll interest all of us. So whether it's music or gosh, who knows what it could be. Nevertheless, we're building a house right now. We're going to be building it for a long time yet. And I just wanted to stop and reflect, because I don't very much. I know I'm going to miss these days. This has been absolutely the most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my life. I had 2 beautiful daughters. It's great. But this is different. That's something you dive into and take on day by day as it comes. This you dive into it too, but a baby or a child in a day or 2 weeks even doesn't look any different. But man, 2 weeks working on a house and you can see some substantial progress. But gotta let this truck go by. But there has been times during this construction that the progress has been very slow, as you know, or most of you know anyway, or some of you, or half of you, or a third of you know that we're there from the very beginning. Go back to the first 20, 30, 40 episodes, and man, it was a grind. That's why I started those flashback moments, so that you can kind of have an idea of where I was a year ago, 2 years ago, like that. Anyway, I'll get back to cutting this wood. I hope I haven't bored you. I don't do it very often. But thanks again. Your presence, your time, it means the world to me. And we'll both all carry on bravely, boldly, and march with diligence into the future, into this uncertain terrain that we're going into as we enter the last 24 months of the build. And yeah, money's gonna get tight, so we'll take it as far as we can before we can't take it any further.